Okay, hi students, very good evening everyone. Very good evening everyone and welcome once again to Home Institute and welcome once again to our engineering services previous year question practice sessions. And this is the next session on engineering mathematics. We had the part number 1 of engineering mathematics on Saturday where we discussed of the questions, the previous year questions asked in UPSC engineering services from the topics of linear algebra and probability. That was covered in the part number 1. Now we'll go towards more of the topic, especially targeting the calculus. Okay, because a lot of questions, there are in the engineering services from calculus itself. So very good evening everyone once again. Good evening Sriram. Okay, so let's get started guys. Let's get moving ahead. Okay, and yes guys, the summer short term course. Yes, a very, very, very beneficial course. Okay, for all those who want to learn, in the offline, who want to have the offline gate preparation, but cannot be in Hyderabad for long time. Suppose if you're a college going student, you have some semester break 2 to 3 months, but cannot be in Hyderabad for entire time. Okay, so for any such person, this course is ideal because it has a course duration of 60 to 65 days. Okay, daily 7 to 8 hours of classes and the first batch started 18th May. Okay, and you can enroll into that as well, or if you are looking for any next fresh batch, that is going to come on 29th of May. Okay, the fee is 45,000 with some special discounts which are mentioned in front of you, right? Let's get moving ahead. Now the question. Now the first question on screen for you. Okay, so have a look into this question. Good evening, Sai Vikas. Okay, so suppose that we do not know the path of a hang glider, but only its acceleration. See, it's a basic physics question, I would say, requiring little bit of calculus. Okay, we also know that initially the glider departed from this point. So initial displacement, initial position is known, I would say, with the velocity, initial velocity is given to you. What is the glider position as a function of t position? Okay, so what is given to you as the acceleration? We know that acceleration is the rate of change of velocity, right? Or what we can get from here is the velocity, which is integral of the acceleration. Okay, and then initial velocity is given, so that also will work out. So what is that acceleration, the integral of acceleration? Have a look into it. Okay, 3 cos t. So integral of 3 cos t will be 3 sin t, will be 3 sin t plus some constant of integral, let me call it as c1, okay, I cap, then minus integral of 3 sin t, integral of 3 sin t will be minus 3 cos t plus some another constant of integral, let's say c2 into j cap, and with k cap you have only constant 2, so integral of 2 can be written as 2t plus some constant of integral, suppose c3, and this is k cap. This is the velocity function. But now to find the constant, you are given the hints. To find the constant, you are given the hints. What are the hints given to you? Okay, the initial velocity is 3j. Okay, the initial velocity is equal to 3j. It only has j component. Now, initial velocity, if you put here, see, this 3j, put down t equal to 0. Okay, so 0 plus c1. Okay, so that is only c1. That is c1 I cap. Put 0 here. Okay, minus of. Now put 0 here. So minus 3 plus c2. Correct? Minus 3 plus c2 because cos 0 is 1, j cap, and put 0 here, so you will get c3 k cap. But the given initial velocity only has the j component along the y direction. That means c1, c3 are 0, c1, c3 0, and this component, if you take minus inside, so 3 minus c2, this should be equal to 3. Okay, that means c2 is also 0. Okay, c2 is also 0. Okay, so that means velocity function is clearly known to me, and what is that velocity function is 3 sin t I cap. Okay, and c2 is 0, minus minus plus, so 3 cos t j cap plus 2t k cap, and this velocity we know is the rate of change of displacement, rate of change of position. Okay, so what is the xt now, which is integral of this velocity. So now let me integrate this function. Okay, let me integrate this function. Integral vt dt, and that is going to be integral of 3 sin t is minus 3 cos t plus c1. Constant of integral, let me keep adding, 3 cos t integral 3 sin t plus c2 j cap, and 2t integral will be t square plus some constant of integral, maybe c3 k cap. Okay, now what is given to you? What is glider initial position? The glider departed from 400. Okay, at t equal to 0, the position should be 400. Okay, position should be 400. So at t equal to 0, x of 0, if I say 400 means 4 I cap. Only x component, 4 I cap, 0 j cap, 0 k cap. Okay, so at t equal to 0, like v0 is given, x0 is also given. So if I put now t equal to 0 here, so cos 0 1, so minus 3 plus c1 I cap plus, okay, so t0 sin 0 again 0, so c2 j cap, t0 to c3 k cap. Okay, so now there is no j and k component on the left, so c2 and c3 are 0, but what should be the value of c1? What should be the value of c1? So 4 is equal to minus 3 plus c1, correct? Okay, so c1 should be equal to how much? 4 is equal to minus 3 plus of c1. Okay, so it should be then, or is there some error in plus or minus? Any error I have done here or what? Integral of 3 cos t is 3 sin t, that is correct. Okay, so then integral of 3 sin t is minus 3 cos t, initial position 4. Okay, 4 is equal to, so then c1 is coming to be 7, but it is not matching with the 7, no? I think some plus or minus error has happened. That is what I would say. Minus 3 cos t plus c1. The rest c2 0 correct, c3 0 at t equal to 0. See, c2 c3 sin t plus t square, that has to be there. 3 sin t plus t square, and where is the error? I think some plus or minus error. I'm not able to maybe identify some error. Sin t integral I've done correct. That should be minus of cos t only. Minus of cos t, and then rest all is okay. 4 is equal to, or am I doing any blunder here? No, guys, I think, yes, anybody able to catch up anything? Because see, the option is very clear in front of you. With minus 3 cos t, there is only one option there. See, 3 sin t plus t square, and then minus 3 cos t, because we need in the position only, na, correct? So minus 3 cos t plus 1, that is the only thing which is not satisfying for me. That is the only thing not satisfying for me. Okay, this is coming out to be 7 for me. I don't know what plus or minus error may have happened. Okay, so from that point of view, it has to be option number C. Okay, let me check the data. This is 2024 paper only, na? Just a second. This is 2024 paper. I have it. Just a second. Let me check the data, whether any typing error in the data or what. Just hold on for a second. Probably some typing error, or maybe some plus or minus error. What it is, we'll just make it clear very quickly. If I get the exact question. Oh, the error is here. Yes, the actual question. No. This is 2024. Huh, correct. Just a second. Correct only. This is the typing error. Okay, dear. Yeah, so there is a typing error. Rest our all calculations are same only. There is a typing error here. The actual question given acceleration starts with minus 3 cos t. Okay, minus 3 cos t. Okay, then okay, so cos t integral sin t. So here it will be minus 3 sin t. Okay, but that's not going to impact the velocity. The velocity here, I mean the constant will not be affected. So minus 3 sin t integral will be 3 cos t. Rest all is same. Okay, so now it is 3 plus c1, and hence 4 is 3 plus c1, c1 equal to the 1. c1 equal to 1. Okay, so if c1 is 1, what is your correct answer then? With it should be with plus 3 cos t. Okay, plus 3 cos t and 3 sin t, rest all okay. So option number D then. Then it has to be option number D. Okay. 3 cos t plus c1, 3 sin 2t and 3 sin t and t square. Option number D. Correct, dear? Got it now? Okay, so basically typing error was there in the question only. That is why the data was not matching. This is minus 3 cos t given. Okay, anyways, you got the intent of the question. Basic integral activity, nothing more. Basic calculus question, basic physics, the relation between velocity, acceleration, and the displacement, the position, which you all know. Going to the next question. The Maclaurin series expansion of e power sin x. See, for e power x, you know, for e power sin x, but this is exponential of sine x. Okay, so what is the function given to us is e raised to the power sine x. And see, what is that Maclaurin expansion? Okay, let me write down the Maclaurin expansion first. Okay, Maclaurin expansion says that fx can be expanded, a differentiable function can be expanded as f naught plus x f dash naught plus x square by factorial to f double dash naught x cube by factorial 3 f triple dash naught plus x power 4 by factorial 4 f4 naught plus etc etc etc. Okay, plus etc etc etc. This is what it is, correct? This is what it is. Okay, so let us then check what is the value on substituting we get. Now what is f naught? Okay, for that I'll have to calculate first. Okay, so what is f naught? F naught required is e power sine 0 1, so e power 0 will be 1, correct? So f naught will be 1, so all options start with 1. Okay, then f dash x. Okay, we need to differentiate this. So e power sine x derivative, e power sine x, and then by chain rule sine x to differentiate it is cos x. So let me write down f dash 0 here only, that is e power sine 0 is 0 into cos 0 is 1, e power 0 is also 1. So f dash 0 is also 1. So 1 plus x. So B option ruled out. Okay, B option ruled out, but okay, but we cannot say the answer by this time. Only B option ruled out. F double dash x. F double dash x. Now, little bit calculations will come up because the UV rule has to be applied here. Okay, so e power, if I take derivative of e power sine x, it is e power sine x again into cos x, so it will become cos square x, and cos x was called constant. Then if I take e power sine x constant, cos x derivative minus sine x. Okay, so this can be written as e power sine x into cos square minus sine x. Okay, this is f double dash. Okay, then I want the value of f double dash 0. Okay, so e power 0, sine 0 is 0, cos 0 1, sine 0 0. So answer this is also 1. Okay, if this is 1, so x square by 2 should come. Okay, not minus x square. So A option ruled out. Okay, C and D are still valid. That means we will have to go up to fourth derivative. Probably third derivative would be 0. That is why it is not coming up here. Okay, so of course, but we will have to go for the third derivative only as a sequence. Okay, so e power sine x derivative, e power sine x into cos x, and meanwhile this bracket term was constant, plus e power sine x constant, and then this bracket derivative cos square x derivative 2 cos x into minus sine x, so that becomes minus sine 2x, and then minus sine x derivative is cos x. Okay, so okay, what is f triple dash 0? I'm not checking because it has to be 0 as the options are suggesting. Okay, so Vikas has given the answer D. Let's check it out. Okay, now f4x. Okay, before that, let me simplify this function. What are the terms that is common? At least I can take those terms as common. Okay, so e power sine x is the only thing common. Then this becomes cos cube x minus cos x sine x. Okay, minus cos x sine x minus sine 2x minus cos x. Okay, now I'm going to do the fourth derivative, f4x. E power sine x into cos x. Okay, so let me multiply cos inside. Okay, cos power 4 minus cos square sine minus cos x sine 2x. Bit lengthy, but okay, we have to complete this, minus cos square x, then plus. Now next time, okay, e power sine x, if I take constant, then integral of the bracket term. So cos cube x, 3 cos square x into minus sine x, then minus cos x sine x derivative, you can call it as sine 2x by 2. Okay, so total minus 3 by 2. I can write this as sine 2x by 2 na. I can write this as sine 2x by 2. Okay, this is also sine 2x. Okay, so total 3 by 2 sine 2x with minus sign, and sine 2x differentiation will be cos 2x into 2. Okay, so 2 will get cancelled. Okay, so it will be 3 cos 2x, and then minus sine x derivative, minus cos x derivative will be plus sine x. So what is going to be f4 0? So this is little, as I told you, going little calculative, but yeah, what is F40? See, e power 0, I think better not to calculate here. I'll write it somewhere here. I'll write it somewhere, okay. Don't have much space left here. Okay, what is F40? Okay, e power 0, which is going to be 1. Now you see, cos 0, sine 0, sine 0. So, you know, this is, these two terms are 0. This is 1 minus 1. They entirely cancel. Then next term plus e power sine x, that is e power 0, again going to be 1. Now 0 because of sine x, 0, and minus 3 cos 2x. Okay, 0 minus 3, only this value is left, cos 2x, which will be 1, and again minus 0, correct? Or plus 0, anything. Okay, so this part is 0 only, e power 0, 1, 1 into minus 3. So this is going to be minus 3. Minus 3 it is. Okay, so with x cube, okay, what is the term? X cube upon factorial 3. Sorry, this is fourth derivative term. Okay, x power 4 upon factorial 4, F40 term should look like x power 4 upon 24 into minus 3. So this is minus x power 4 by 8. By 8. It has to be option number C. Just recheck the calculation, Vikas, once. It has to be option number C. It has to be the option number C. So see, that is what I told you in the mathematics class number 1 only, that, you know, if you compare the questions of ESE for subjects like control systems or signal system, you will find questions in ESE very easy as compared to gate level. Very easy, very straightforward. But mathematics is one such area where some questions are actually good also. This is not a good question. This is easy, but this is calculated. So some questions are lengthy. Okay. And some questions are good questions also, that we'll see. The level of maths in ESE is better than that of GATE in general. In the previous session also we have seen that, and this session also you're going to see many examples, many questions which are time taking. Okay, sometimes time taking to think, and sometimes time will be taken to solve. Either way, but they are time consuming questions. Okay, so this was easy, you know, formula based, but lengthy calculation. And then lengthy calculation means there is some chance that, you know, in between one plus or minus error, your answer can go wrong. But anyways, okay, next question, a question on Jacobian. Okay, a question on Jacobian, some partial derivative stuff we'll do. Okay, now see, what is del UV upon del XY, Jacobian of UV with respect to XY, but you are not given U and V. You are not given U and V. Okay, you are given X and Y as a function of UV. Okay, so, you know, we call this Jacobian as reciprocal of del XY upon del UV. Okay, what we will do is we will calculate the Jacobian of XY with respect to UV and then take the inverse of it. Okay, that is equal to the reverse result. Okay, now what is this part equal to? Okay, what is this equal to? How do you calculate this particular Jacobian? Del XY upon del UV is given by the first row containing partial derivative del X by del U and del X by del V. Partial derivative of x with u and x with v, and then second row containing partial derivative of the second variable y with respect to u as well as with respect to v. This determinant to be solved. Now what is del x by del u? Okay, partial derivative with u, okay, so will be v. Partial derivative with v will be equal to u. Now again calculative. Okay, y. Okay, so del y by del v, sorry, first will be del u, del y by del u. Okay, so differentiate with u. Okay, uv rule will come for sure. Denominator square. Okay, then I'm solving separately. Denominator u minus v constant, differentiation of numerator with u you are doing, na? So will be 1 minus numerator u plus v constant, differentiation of denominator with u is again 1. Okay, so u cancel. This is going to be minus 2v. Okay. Then next one, del y by del v. Okay, differentiation with v, again u by v rule will come. Okay, so denominator the u minus v whole square, denominator constant, differentiation of numerator with v 1 minus numerator constant, differentiation of denominator with v is minus 1. So this becomes plus, so v will get cancelled, u plus u, 2u. This will have the factor of 2u. This will have the factor of 2u, correct? Okay. Right. So let's solve it up. 1 upon u minus v whole square, common from the second row. In fact, 2 upon u minus v whole square common from the second row. Okay, common from the second row, right? So then what is the result? Vu minus Vu, so that is plus Vu. Okay, so 2 to 4, 4 Vu upon u minus v whole square, and the reciprocal of this will be the answer. So u minus v whole square upon 4 uv. U minus v whole square upon 4 uv, answer has to be B. Answer will be option number B. Again, calculative question. If you know the Jacobian formula, it is easy but calculative. Only thing I will say. Next question. This is very easy. Neither calculations are lengthy nor concept. Euler's theorem basically. U is equal to ln x power 4 plus y power 4 upon x plus y. So what we can do is take v, which is exponent of u. Why? Because if you take exponent of u, the right side log will cancel and you will have ratio of two polynomial function, which you can check for homogeneity. Right? X power 4 plus y power 4 upon x plus y. Correct na? Now you see here. Is the numerator homogeneous? Because yes, numerator is homogeneous because each and every term is the equal degree term. Okay, each and every term has the equal degree equal to 4. Okay, this is homogeneous. Okay, with some degree 4. Is the denominator homogeneous? Yes, denominator has two terms, both are of equal degree, that is 1 each. So denominator also homogeneous with degree 1. Correct. With the degree equal to 1. Correct. Okay, so V is also going to be homogeneous because numerator and denominator are both homogeneous. V is also homogeneous with the degree n1 minus n2, and that is equal to 3. And if V is homogeneous function, as per the Euler's first result, x del V by del x on V plus y del V by del y equal to n into V. N means 3V. So this is 3V. Okay, but I want the result on del U by del x. So no problem. We will substitute V now. Okay, that is the del by del x of e power u. So what is the e power u derivative? Is e power u. Okay, into del U by del x, chain rule, plus y del V by del x. Okay, so e power u derivative e power u, and then with respect to y, u derivative will come, is equal to 3v, and v is e power u. So see, e power u cancelled, common and cancelled. So our answer x del u by del x, y del u by del y is equal to 3. Answer is D. Yes, I Vikas, correct answer. It is going to be D. Okay, this one is simple. Okay, fine. Then let's have the next question. What is the absolute minimum, okay, value of the function 2 plus 2x plus 4y minus x square minus y square on the triangular region in the first quadrant bounded by the lines? Okay, so maxima minima for two variable function it is. Okay, maxima minima for two variable function. Okay, let's apply the procedure and then we will see what point is fit inside this region. Okay, what is the region? Okay, let me draw it. What is the region given to you? Okay, so that as soon as I calculate the stationary points, okay, so what is the region given? X equal to 0. Okay, no problem. We all know that x equal to 0 means y axis. Then they have given y equal to 0 as well, which is x axis, and y equal to 9 minus x, x plus y equal to 9. Okay, x plus y equal to 9. We can write this line, we will write this equation this way: x plus y equal to 9, or can be written as x by 9 plus y by 9 equal to 1. X by 9 plus y by 9 equal to 1. This is the x and y intercept form. Okay, right dear? Now, in the first quadrant bounded by these lines. Okay, now let's find out the stationary points. Which of the stationary points is inside this first quadrant, inside this region or not? Okay, so what I will do is, let me start the calculation. F is given to me. Let me rewrite 2 plus 2x plus 4y minus x square minus y square. Correct? Yeah. Now this is the f given to you. Okay, we'll start with the rule del f by del x, and del f by del x will be 2 minus 2x equal to 0. So that means x will be 1. Okay, q, that is known as del f by del y, and that is equal to 4 minus 2y. We put it equal to 0, so we get y equal to 2. Okay, so what is the only stationary point? What is the only stationary point is 1 comma 2, x equal to 1, y equal to 2. Is it inside the region R? Yes, some region has been given to you. Some region has been given to you, and definitely x equal to 1, y equal to 2 is inside this particular region. Okay, but we need to confirm whether it is minimum, whether it gives minimum value or not. For that, we'll go to the second derivative. So PQ then R S T. What is R? Del 2f by del x square. Okay, what is that? Double derivative with x. This is first derivative. Again, you differentiate minus 2. Okay, t. Let me go to the t first, and t is known as del 2f by del y square. Double derivative with y. So this is the first derivative with y. Again, you differentiate with y, so minus 2. Okay, now what is s? Del 2f by del x del y. What is del 2f by del x del y? Okay, so once with x, once with y. So this is with x. If you differentiate with y, there is no y term, and hence derivative will be 0 here. Correct. So then we know that we calculate RT minus s square. So minus 2 into minus 2 minus 0 square. This is 4, which is greater than 0. Okay. If RT minus s square is greater than 0, we check R. If RT minus s square less than 0, we say that it is a saddle point. Okay, RT minus s square equal to 0, the test is inconclusive, but here it is greater than 0. Okay, so we go and check R, and the value of R is minus 2, which is negative. R negative confirms maxima. Okay, R negative confirms maxima, but the question is asking minimum value. Okay, so now see, this is the absolute minimum value within a range, within a particular region. Okay, at the stationary point, the function has maxima. Okay, so where can be the minima? See, the absolute minima, the point is the absolute minima, also known as the global minima. Where can be the global minima? It can be either at the stationary point or at end points. Correct? Now that is what we know, at the stationary point or at end points, boundary points. Okay, or at the boundary points, right? So this is giving you maxima. So now I will go and check the boundary points. Boundary points value. So what is the first boundary point? 0, 0. There are three boundaries: 0, 0, 9, 0, and 0, 9. Okay, at 0, 0, what is the value? At 0, 0, the f value will be 2, and rest all is 0. Okay, let us see. Okay, then at 9, 0, what is the f value? What is the f value at 9, 0? So put down. Okay, x equal to 9, y equal to 0. So 2 plus 2 into 9, 18, y 0, minus 9 square, that is minus 81, and minus y again 0. So this is minus 61. Then the last point is 0, 9. And at 0, 9, what is the f? At 0, 9, the value of f. The value of f is, okay, that is going to be, at x is 0. So 2, then plus 0, 4, 9, 36, minus 0, and minus 81. Okay, so this is, okay, so this is going to be smaller only, definitely. Okay, this looks like how much? Minus of 43. Okay, this looks like minus of 43. Correct, na? Okay, so what is the minima? This is definitely the minimum value. Out of the three, the minimum one is minus 61. Okay, so the absolute minimum value is minus 61. That occurs at 9, 0. If they ask you where it occurs, it is at 9, 0. It is at 9, 0. Okay. Okay. This is how we can, frame the question and try to solve it up. Okay, fine. Right. Let's go to the next question then. Okay. Okay, a direct integral question. Okay. This is, see, this is what, again, direct integral formula. Okay. What is integral root a square minus x square is given by root a x by 2 root a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse x by a. So this integral is then given by the answer x by 2. So that is x by 2 under root of a square minus x square, that is 16 minus x square plus a square by 2. So this factor is a square. A square by 2 means 16 by 2 sine inverse x by a. Okay, so x by 4 it should become, limit 0 to 4. That's it. That's it. Direct integral formula question. Okay. So if you put x equal to 4, 4 by 2, but 16 minus 4 square will be 0. Okay, plus 16 by 2, 8. Sine inverse 1 pi by 2. This is the upper limit. Lower limit, to see x 0, and here sine inverse 0 is also 0. Finish. The answer is 8 pi by 2, and that is 4 pi. That is equal to 4 pi. Correct answer is 4 pi, option number D. Okay, one more way of thinking about this question. See, one more way of thinking about this question. Okay, let's say you have this function which you are integrating as y under root of 16 minus x square, or you can write this way, x square, y square will be 16 minus x square. So x square plus y square equal to 16. Now, we all know what is x square plus y square equal to 16 now. It is a circle. It is a circle, but the range of x is 0 to 4. The range of x is 0 to 4. Yeah, correct answer, Hobant. The answer is D only. The range of x is 0 to 4. Okay, the range of x is 0 to 4. That means how much? Okay, so if x equal to 0, y will be 4. Okay, y will be 4. And if x is equal to 4, if x is equal to 4, y will become directly 0. Okay, that is on the x-axis. So basically, as per the limits given, okay, as far as the limits are given, okay, it is only a quadrant of the circle. Okay, then integral y dx, we know that is also area under the y curve, area under the f curve, okay, is equivalent to the area, okay, under the y curve. This is the y curve, I can say. This is what my y-axis is. Okay, and how much is the area? Area of the quadrant of a circle, 1 by 4 pi r square, because area of circle is pi r square. So 1 by 4 into pi into radius. What is the radius? R square, 16. 16 by 4 cancel, it is 4 pi. Same answer obtained here. It is equal to the 4 pi. So that is also one of the way to think about this problem. Right. Okay, so that's also another way. Method number 1, integral formula. If by chance the integral formula doesn't click, then you can think in this particular graphical way. Next question. Okay, again direct integral question, substitution question basically, because if you substitute x square, or in the entire term 2x square plus 1, so x into dx will substitute x square, or 2x square plus 1, put it entirely t. Okay, so what is 4x dx equal to dt? Okay, so this integral will then become equal to, limits we will check, 3, and what is x dx? What will be x dx? dt by 4 divided by root over t. Now limit of t, if x is 0, t becomes 1, and if x is equal to 2, 2 into 2 square, 8 plus 1, this is equal to 9. Finish. Okay, so this is 3 by 4. Okay, 1 upon root t integral will become 2 root t, limit 1 to 9. So 2 and 4 cancel once, 3 by 2 under root of 9, 3, under root of 1 is 1. So 3 minus 1, 2 cancelled here. So answer is equal to 3 only. C. Finish. Simple question. Yet another simple question. Okay. Correct. Okay. So 2022 question it was. Next. Okay, again a simple question. By integration, the area bounded by the 3 straight lines. Okay. Can we not draw the straight lines and then decide how the integration is going to be? Okay. (2022). See, I told you in the last class also, na, in any one year, any one topic they will bombard. Like this is 2022, 2022 integration, direct integration questions they have bombarded. Okay, like in any 1 year, in the last session, I showed you direct linear algebra, lot many questions, linear algebra only. Okay, so 2022 integral based lot many questions they have put. Okay, but yeah, all of them are easy only. All of them are easy only. Now see, y equal to 3x, y equal to mx, line passing through origin. Okay, this is y equal to 1 by 3x. Only thing is slope is less, that is 1 by 3, but that is also a line passing through origin. Y equal to mx, correct? So I have written it this way, y equal to 1 by 3x. And what about this one? Let's write this as x plus y equal to 4, or again intercept form, x by 4 plus y by 4 equal to 1. Okay, intercept form if you take here, okay, something like this, x and y both intercept equal to the 4. Okay, so this is the line x by 4, okay, or let me write it this way only, y equal to 4 minus x. This is the line y equal to 1 by 3x, and this is the line y equal to 3x. Okay, including 3 lines, what is the area? Is the area of a triangle. Okay, is the area of triangle. Now you see, this is, if this is y equal to 1 by 3x, what is this particular point? Okay. See, this is 0, comma 0. What about this point if we can figure out? Okay, and yes, we can probably figure out easily only. And what about this line? What about this line? Okay, that is what, if you figure out, your problem will be solved a big time. Your problem will be solved in a big time. Okay, your problem will be solved in a big time. Okay, so you see here x, x by 4 plus y by 4 equal to the 1. Okay, so if you substitute anything, any particular value, you'll get the answer. Suppose this is y equal to 3x now, or any other data given. Okay, I am directly able to guess it. No need to even solve it, dear. Okay, no need to even solve it. Okay, see how I am able to guess. If I take simple value x equal to 3, y equal to 1 will come. Okay, y equal to 1, and x equal to 3, y equal to 1 is also on this line. Okay, so this has to be x3 and y1. Got it, na? Because x equal to 3, here also you get y equal to 1. So easily you can guess the value. Okay, easily you can guess this value. So this point is known to you. This particular point is known to you, that is 3, comma 1. Similarly here, y is 3x. Now, suppose if I take x1, a random guess, y should be 3. But does it lie on this line? So the point of intersection will be known, will also be known to us. So please see here, what about this line? If I put x equal to 1 here, if I put x equal to 1, y will be 4 minus 1, that is 3, correct? Okay, so y equal to 3, x equal to 1, satisfied. Okay, so 1, comma 3. Okay, now this is the area that we want actually. What is the area we want? Let me highlight this. This is the area that we are looking for. Correct? This is the area we are looking for. And how much is this area? Okay. How much is this particular area? Yes, I Vikas, definitely. Okay. How much is the required area? Okay. Rather than, see, for area of this triangle, you may require the length of the sides of the triangle. Don't spend that much of time. Take the entire bigger area. Okay. What is this bigger? Bigger triangle area? Half into base into height. Height 4, base 4. Minus area of these two small areas, these two smaller triangle. Okay, and we know the base now 4, and we know the height. Height is 1 unit. So half into base into height. And for the other triangle also base is 4, height equal to 3. Half into 4 into 1. Okay, so this is total half. If I take outside, 4 for 16, then minus 4 minus 4, 8. 8 by 2, answer has to be 4. Option number C. Okay, the way you solve it, okay, is also important here. Okay. Okay. Correct, Sai Vikas. So I told you the mathematics level is better in engineering services as compared to GATE in general. For any of the topics, like we have seen for algebra also, for this particular. Only thing is probability questions were easier as compared to GATE, but algebra questions were good. The calculus questions are good. Some are lengthy as well. Okay, next question. Again, see 2022. Now these last 3-4 questions are more or less very easy. Prior to that, we had some good questions, but these last 3-4 questions are very easy actually. This is also very easy. Mean value. Okay, what is the mean value of this? Mean value of any y, okay, is the integral. It's a continuous function of x. Okay, so it's given by integral y dx From how much to how much they're asking? From -1 to 2 divided by the length of the interval. Okay, the average integral for that particular range divided by the length of the range. Okay, this is the calculation need to be done. So the length of the range, denominator becomes 3. So 1 by 3 integral -1 to 2 3x square plus 4x plus 1 dx. This is what we need to solve. So this becomes 1 by 3 integral of 3x square is x cube, 4x integral 2x square, and 1 integral x -1 to 2. Okay, and this is equal to 1 by 3. Then this is 2 cube 8 plus 2 into 2 square again 8 plus 2 minus 1 and plus 2 and -1 again. Correct. So this part is 0 only. So 8, 8, 16 plus 2, 18, 18 by 3. Answer has to be 6. Option C. Option number C. Direct question. There's also an integration direct question. The mean value of the given function between -1 to 2. Okay. Next question. What is the length of the curve? Okay, a question, again application of integral only. Okay, we study the length of the curve. Again 2022. See, all questions related to in and around integral 2022, they have asked lot many of these questions. Okay, so what is the length of the curve? The length of the curve, and that too the curve given in parametric form. The length of the curve will be given by the formula integral from some θ1 to θ2. Okay, dx under root of dx by dt or dx by d theta whole square plus dy by d theta whole square d theta. Again, it's just about solving the integral. Okay, some little calculations only will come here. So this is integral. What is the range of theta given? 0 to pi by 2 under root of dx by d theta. Now see, dx by d theta, okay, 2 into 3 cos square theta, and then by chain rule cos theta derivative minus sin theta, and then this whole square dx by d theta whole square. Similarly, dy by d theta, so 2 into sin cube derivative 3 sin square, and then by chain rule sin theta derivative cos theta, and then this whole square, and this theta. See, there are some terms which are common. So what are the common terms? 2 into 3, 6. Sin theta 1 and cos 1 sin theta 1 cos theta, that I can take 6 sin theta cos theta, and that too whole square. This 6 cos theta sin theta square, this 6 sin theta cos theta square. Okay, then what is left? Okay, then cos theta whole square, that is cos square theta. Then what is left here is sin theta. So whole square means sin square theta. Okay, now problem is solved. See how it is. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Okay, then this is equal to integral of now 6 sin theta cos theta whole square and under root. This is 1. The square and under root cancelled. You have only 6 sin theta cos theta, which can be written as 3 into 2 sin theta cos theta sin 2 theta. So 3 sin 2 theta d theta integral, and the answer is 3 sin 2 theta integral minus cos 2 theta divided by 2, limit 0 to pi by 2. So minus 3 by 2 outside, upper limit cos pi minus 1, lower limit cos 0 1. So this is minus 2, the minus and 2 cancel. Answer has to be 3. Option number B. Option number B. Correct answer will be option number B. And that is 3. Okay. Right. Next question. What is the integral? Okay, a double integral question. Okay, integral 1 by y to y, 1 to 2 root over y by x, e power root xy dx dy. Now see, because the limit of x depends on y. The limit of x depends on y. That is why the order of integration is dx dy. You have to first integrate with x. And if you have to integrate with x, y will be constant. Correct. Y will be constant. Right. If you have to integrate with x first, what you can do is you can put down root x, because you have to integrate with x as the variable. So e power root x is the term. Now, so let's put down root x equal to t. What will happen if you put down root x equal to t? Okay, differentiate, so you get 1 by 2 root x dx equal to dt. So this particular term dx upon root x this particular term dx divided by root x should become 2 dt. Should become 2 dt. Should become 2 dt. Dx upon root x should become 2 dt. Correct? Okay. Now, what is this? Okay, so let's solve this. This becomes, the limit also will substitute integral. This is the limit of y equal to 1 to 2. Okay, then if x is 1 by y, okay, if x is 1 by y, t will become under root of x, that is under root of 1 by y, up to y. That means t becomes root y. Okay, then root y was anyways constant. Dx upon root x will be substituted to dt. Okay, into e power root x equal to t, and root y is left. Okay, and then dx is equal to 2 dt. Dx is equal to 2 dt and then dy. See, anyways, the first step now will be integrating with y. The limit of t depends on y, and when you are going to integrate with t first, y will be constant. Y will be constant. Okay, so all these root y and all does not matter. So now integral y equal to 1 to 2, integrating with t, root y constant, e power t root y constant, it is like e power at. So okay dear, e power at. What is the e power at integral? It is e power at divided by a, right, into this 2 dt, and first we have to solve and put down the limit of t. What is the limit of t? Root 1 by y up to y into 2. So 2 I have taken outside, and then dy. Integral will t solve, 2 I have taken outside. Correct? Okay. So see, the first thing is this root y at least cancel. Okay, this root y at least got cancelled. Okay, so after this cancellation, okay, 2 now, okay, we will not solve right now. We'll have to first put down the limit. Okay, and now upper limit. Now see dear, upper limit t equal to root y. So root y into root y, it will become e power y function. Now see the lower limit, root y into 1 upon root y. So root y cancel, e power 1 will be left. So e power y minus e power 1. This is the integral to be solved. Okay, so then this is equal to 2 e power y integral is e power y, and minus e power 1 constant dy integral y. Limit of y 1 to 2. Okay, so put down the limit. Upper limit e power 2 minus 2e y limit. Then lower limit e power 1 minus e into 1. Okay, so this e minus e cancelled. Okay, so e square minus 2e. So 2e square minus 2e, or I can take e common, 2e into e minus 2. 2e into e minus 2, option number C. Ganesh, correct answer. It is option number C. A decent one. I mean, involving some nice technique of handling the integral, and not to be confused with so many root y, root x term. Eventually, everything is settled down. Okay. Root x was substituted as t, and after solving the integral with t, the root y terms got cancelled. Root y into y became y. So there is no root terms eventually coming up while solving that integral. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Then let's go to the next question. Okay. The value of, okay, direct, this is even more direct. Okay, limit of y depends on x. Okay, integral, 0 to 1, 0 to x square plus y square dA, where d is the small area in the xy plane, which is of course dx dy, or here I will write it as dy dx. Okay, dy dx, because y limit depends on x. So first we will integrate with y. Simple question. Okay, so first if you integrate with y, okay, x square constant, so x square dy integral y, and y cube integral, y square integral y cube by 3. Limit of y 0 to x given, and then we will integrate with x, where the limit of x is 0 to 1. Okay, now put down the limit of y first. X square into x cube plus x cube by 3. Lower limit is 0, 0 only. So 1 plus 1 by 3, 4 by 3. 4 by 3 x cube integral, x power 4 by 4. Limit 0 to 1. 4, 4 cancel. So answer 1 minus 0. Divide by 3. The final answer 1 by 3. Finish. Option number B. Option number B. Simple one only. Simple double integral question. Okay. This is 2021. The earlier one was just the previous year question, 2024. Okay, so these are double integral based question. Next one, 2021. Again, a good question. I'll tell you the formula and I will solve by imagination also, because like in many of the previous questions, imagination diagrams are simplifying, like the triangle question or the quadrant of the circle question. See, the surface area of the portion of the surface z equal to under root 4 minus x squared. Now see dear, what we know that given any surface, okay, as z equal to f of x comma y, arranging it this way, okay, now the area of this particular surface, okay, over any region R, here they have mentioned a simple rectangular region, area of z equal to fxy over the region R in the xy plane, okay, over a region R in the xy plane is given by what is the formula we apply here is given by integral, okay, double integral of course, over that given region R under root of dz by del z by del x whole square plus del z by del y whole square plus 1, okay, plus 1 dx dy, where the limits are decided as per the given region. Here it is rectangle, the limits are simple, 0 to 1, 0 to 4. Okay, this is method number 1. Now you can solve this integral. Okay, this is method number 1. You can solve this integral. Okay, you know how to solve double integral. Okay, you know how to solve the double integral, correct? Okay, how it is going to be, at least let me write down the rough structure. Okay, the dz by dx, because here del z by del y will be 0. There is no y term here. Okay, and del z by del x will become how much? If I write this separately, how much is going to be? Okay, the del z by del x. Okay, so it's like root x first of all. So 1 upon 2 root x. So 1 upon 2 root 4 minus x square, and by chain rule, okay, minus 2x will come. So 2 cancel, it is minus x by under root 4 minus x square, correct? Okay, so if you substitute this becomes double integral, and that too if you take square, na? If you take square del z by del x whole square, so this becomes x square upon denominator under root will cancel 4 minus x square, and then plus 1, okay, dx dy. Okay, and then you know if you add this here, the x square will get cancelled. Okay, 4 under root of 4 is 2, so double integral 2 under root of 4 minus x square dx dy. Okay, the limits, okay, the limits is how much? X equal to 0 to 1, y is equal to 0 to 4. Okay, this is almost done only. Okay, so let me complete this. So 2 and 1 upon under root a square minus x square. Okay, sine inverse x by, sine inverse x by, so sine inverse x by 2 will come up here. Okay, that is the integral with dx first. Okay, and then integral, because limit is constant, we can do it in single step only. Integral dy will be y limit 0 to 4, y limit 0 to 4, and x limit 0 to 1, x limit 0 to 1. Okay, so sine inverse 1 by 2. Okay, what is sine inverse 1 by 2? So 30 degree, pi by 6, sine inverse 0 is 0, so pi by 6 will come up here into 4. Okay, into 4. So correct answer is 4 pi by 3. Correct answer is 4 pi by 3. Option number D. Correct answer is 4 pi by 3. Let me just recheck the calculation. But yeah, definitely it is okay only 2. Okay, sine inverse x by 2. The sine inverse 1 by 2 pi by 6. Sine inverse 0 is 0. Y limit was 4. The 4 minus 0 is 0. So this 2 cancelled. This becomes 3. 4 pi by 3. Correct. 4 pi by 3. Okay. Now another way of solving it. Okay, again, like in one of our question, we imagined this one as circle. Now, what imagine? It is circle only. But where is y? The y is not given. So I'll take the entire range of y, that is 0 to 1. Okay, entire range of y 0 to 4 which is given. Okay, 0 to 4 which is given to me. Now see how we can imagine this particular given picture. Okay, z is given to you root over 4 minus x square. Okay, or we can create like this. Z square is 4 minus x square. So x square plus z square equal to 4. Okay, y is between 0 to 4. Forget x. The x range is also given. I'll bring it later. Okay, y is between 0 to 4. Okay. For every value of y, x square plus z square equal to the 4. So now see, imagine this case. Imagine okay, this is x, y and z. Okay, x square plus z square equal to 4 is a circle in the xz plane. Okay, but these are the circles from y equal to 0 to 4. Okay, so for every value of y, okay, that is 0. Y equal to 0 means you are in the xz plane, a circle here, up to a circle till y equal to 4. Okay. And when you combine all these circles, what is the shape that you get is basically cylinder. I've drawn a very rough figure here. Basically the shape that you get is nothing but a cylinder, correct? Okay, this has to be y equal to 4. This is y equal to 0. A cylinder. Okay, but now, x is 0 to 1. The x is also only 0 to 1. Okay, the x is only 0 to 1. That is the constraint. The x is 0 to 1. So how to tackle the problem for x equal to 0 to 1? Okay. Right. X was supposed to be entire, and that too it's a curved surface. X is 0 to 1 only, na? Okay. What will I do, dear? What will I do? Let me create the x-axis here just to explain you. Suppose you consider the xz plane only. There is a circle in the xz plane, and that is what we know. There is some circle in the xz plane, and x is only 0 to 1. Okay. If you talk about this circle, let's say this is x and this is z axis. Okay, let's talk about this circle. X square plus z square equal to 4. That has a radius of 2. Okay, so this has to be passing through 2 on the x-axis, 2 on the z-axis. But the point is x is only given up to 1. So only this much part actually. Only this much part. Okay, only this much part. And this much part, how much of the cylinder is contained in this much of the part? How much of the cylinder is contained in this much of the part? To see how much is the percentage, what we can do here is, let me take this particular angle theta. And what is this angle theta? Okay, so see, if this is x equal to 1, if this is x equal to 1, what will be y here? Sorry, what will be z here? Z is equal to under root of 4 minus 1 square, that is under root of 3. So z equal to root 3. Okay, so this angle is 90 degree minus tan inverse. This angle is easy to calculate. Now this angle is tan inverse height upon base, root 3 upon 1. Tan inverse root 3, 60. 90 minus 60, 30 degree. Or that is what is pi by 6. Okay, pi by 6, or let me better call it as 2 pi by 12. Okay, the full cylinder, the theta, if you want to talk about full cylinder, the theta should be 2 pi, but here it is only a portion of that cylinder, which is 1/12 of 2 pi, which is 1/12 of 2 pi. Okay, so required area. See, now why I have applied this approach is, okay, can you write down the area of this cylinder? The surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi RH. Okay, 2 pi RH. What is the radius? X square plus y square. X square plus z square equal to 4. Okay, the radius is clearly 2 units. Radius of the base 2. And height is 4. Y is 0 to 4. The height is 4. So this becomes how much? 16 pi. This is the area of the entire cylinder. But required area should be 1/12 of this much part. And that becomes 4 pi by 3 again. 4 pi by 3. That is the correct answer again. 4 pi by 3. Option number D. Anyways, we solved by the formula as well, and we solved by drawing this particular picture. Okay. Next question. Okay. For what values of A and B is the vector field conservative? A vector calculus question, a vector calculus fundamental question, because if a field is conservative, basic question, the curl of f should be equal to 0. If f is conservative, curl of f has to be 0. Okay, so what is that curl f formula? Curl of f will be solved by this determinant. The first row are ijk unit vectors, then the partial derivative components del by del x, del by del y, del by del z, and then okay, x plus z, okay, the vector component, then a into y plus z, and then the next z component is b into x plus y. Okay, this has to be equal to 0, correct? This has to be equal to 0, right? Then this is equal to I cap del by del y here b, del by del z here will be a, minus j cap del by del x here b, del by del z x plus z is 1, x constant, plus k cap del by del x, no x term here 0, del by del y, no y term here 0. Okay, so this has to be 0, and a vector is 0 if all the three components are 0. The first thing is b minus a equal to 0, that means b equal to a. Next is b minus 1 equal to 0, third is already 0, b minus 1 equal to 0, so b equal to 1, and if b equal to 1, a also 1, because b and a are equal, so both are equal to 1 each. Correct answer is option number A. Correct answer is the option number A, 1 each. Simple. Conservative vector. Next. Let S be the surface of the paraboloid of revolution z equal to 1 minus x square minus y square with the domain of the definition x square plus y square less than equal to 1, and let tau be the boundary of the paraboloid. Given f equal to x cube I plus x plus y minus z j cap plus y z k cap, what is the value of the double integral, surface integral question basically, curl f dot ds, surface integral curl f dot ds. What is curl f? That we'll calculate, but where? What is the surface? Let S, this surface S is the surface of the paraboloid. Okay, S is the surface of the paraboloid, okay, which is given by the formula z equal to, okay, what is the paraboloid given? Z equal to 1 minus x square minus y square. Okay, now what is going to be the range of z? First of all, it's an inverted paraboloid, okay, because it is like z equal to 1 minus of x square plus y square. Okay, it will open downwards and along the z axis. Okay, negative of x square plus y square function. But okay, with the domain. Okay, so what is the domain given for x and y? X square plus y square less than equal to 1. Okay, and we know that square, sum of square minimum will be 0. X square plus y square, if you take 0, so z will be 1. X square plus y square, if you take 1, because the upper limit is 1, okay, and lower is 0, okay, so z will become at x square plus y square equal to 1, z will be 1 minus 1, which is 0. Okay, the range of z, that means the range of z is 0 to 1. The range of z is 0 to 1. Okay, z equal to 0, okay, z equal to 0 means xy plane. Correct. So in the xy plane, there is this full circle, x square plus y square equal to 1. Okay, x square plus y square equal to 1. Okay, let's take this as the z axis, this is y and this is x. Okay, very clearly, I'll show you one more clean picture. But yeah, if you are in the xy plane, there is a circle of radius 1. Okay, and then as you go above the radius of the circle, see, you can take it this way, na? You can also read this equation this way. X square plus y square equal to 1 minus z, which is like r square, 1 minus z. Okay, so the radius will keep changing as per z. Okay, if you go above the z axis and if you reach z equal to 1, the radius becomes 0. Okay, so that is how a paraboloid will be constructed. Okay, inverted. I told you inverted only. You see this particular picture. This is what is the paraboloid actually. This is the paraboloid actually. Correct, na? This is what is the paraboloid, because you know the radius of the circle, you know, if you take any other circle here, it has a smaller radius, any of the circle here has smaller radius, like that. This is what is actually the construction. Okay, now the point is you cannot directly apply Gauss divergence theorem because it is only the surface of the paraboloid. This is only the surface of the paraboloid. Okay, and this is not closed. This is not closed. But if you take the closed surface, okay, if you take the closed surface, Okay, let S be the surface of paraboloid and take this particular surface, okay, which is the base, If you take S plus base, okay, this makes a closed body. I mean, if you suppose a circular disc, if you place at the bottom, if you stick at the bottom, so it becomes a closed region. Okay, so this makes a closed region. And for any closed region, Gauss divergence theorem will be applicable. Okay, and for this particular, okay, integral along S plus base, S means our paraboloid. Okay, this is our S surface paraboloid and this is the base surface. I'll write here also. Okay, will be equal to, which is, the question is what? The question is surface integral of curl F dot ds. But what is the Gauss divergence theorem? It is equal to volume integral. The surface integral of a vector is volume integral of divergence. Volume integral of divergence. But what is the vector? Vector is curl F. Whose vector integration is required? Curl F. Okay. So this is the Gauss divergence theorem. Integral divergence F. Divergence of curl F dv, but divergence of curl of F is always 0. Divergence of curl of any vector function F. Del dot del cross F. Curl means del cross F, na? So del dot del cross F equal to the 0. Equal to the 0. Correct. Because scalar triple product, any two vectors are same. Okay, the result is 0. That means, dear, the integral along the paraboloid surface plus base is equal to 0. And this integral can be then split into two parts. Integral along the surface S, integral along the base. Okay, my question is integral along the surface, and solving, if you directly solve the surface integral along the surface of paraboloid, whose equation is, going to take a lot more time in calculation, what I'm rather doing is the integral along the surface S is negative of the integral along base. Now, integral along base. Okay, let me define the base. What is the base? We have discussed that the base is the circle x square plus y square equal to 1, which is in the xy plane, obviously indicating z0. I told you z0, xy plane. There is a circle x square plus y square equal to 1. This is the base. Okay, so now along this base, solving the double integral curl F dot ds. First of all, how do we express ds? We know that ds is expressed as ds into an cap, where an cap, okay, so let me only describe the ds first. Ds, the differential surface vector area, is the magnitude of the small area an cap. An cap is the unit vector. Okay, what will be ds? Ds will be taken as dx dy. Okay, or let me write it as ds only, later we'll substitute. Okay, into an cap. An cap is a unit vector normal to the surface, unit outwards normal vector. Okay, so what is the outwards normal vector? Okay, what is the outwards normal vector to this base surface? Okay, outwards, because if you go in the upwards direction, you go inwards. Okay, I have to go outwards of this closed volume, and that is an cap, and that becomes minus az cap, minus of the z direction. Okay, so let me write it as minus k cap, correct? Minus k cap, right? So minus k cap. If required, this ds will be later written as dx dy, because the area is in the xy plane, small area in the xy plane, dx dy. Okay, now next thing is to solve the integral. I need the curl F also, because the question is integral of curl F. So let me quickly wrap up this calculation. What is the vector F given to me? X cube, x plus y minus z, and last is yz. This is then equal to I cube, del by del y here z, del by del z here is minus 1, so minus plus, minus j cap, del by del x, no x term, 0, del by del z, no z term, to 0, and plus of k cap, del by del x here 1, del by del y here 0. Okay, so this is equal to z plus 1 I cap plus k cap, but if you put z0 along the base, z is 0, so it is only I cap plus k cap, because I'm going to solve the double integral over the base curl F dot ds. Now putting the value, along the base, and base means z equal to 0. That is why the curl f vector is I cap plus k cap dot ds. ds means, okay, ds means minus ds k cap. Okay, so dot product, if you are going to take, only k dot k component will multiply, that is 1, and minus ds will be left, minus outside, and double integral ds is the area. Okay, area of the base. What is the area of the base? Base is a circle. Area of this particular region. Okay, and which is equal to minus pi r square. R is 1, radius equal to 1. So minus pi. Okay, so my answer, as I told you, okay, the integral along the surface S of the paraboloid is negative of the integral along the base, and that becomes plus of pi. Then the answer to the question is plus of pi. Answer to the question is plus of pi. Okay. Okay, fine then. So this was yet another good question. Engineering Services 2023. All right. So once again, important updates for you guys that, okay, the long-term course as well as the summer short-term course started just 18th May. You can enroll yourself, and the next batches will come on 29th May, short-term as well as long-term courses. Okay, so only difference is if you have enough time and if you can stay in Hyderabad for long term, you can definitely prefer the long term course, because here in long term course, all the subjects will be completed in the offline manner. All the subjects will be completed, will be in the offline manner. Okay, short term course is for those who cannot stay in Hyderabad for long time, but 2 months you can manage, okay, to stay here, because the beauty of offline coaching cannot be explained. Nothing can beat that. So you can be there for 2 months, and in the 2 months you will be roughly able to cover 50 to 60% syllabus in offline. That is what we honestly say. It's not 2 months we can cover up very hurriedly, and in a short time we just do formality and complete the syllabus. No, we will be able to cover up some 50 to 60% of the syllabus. Okay, the rest of the syllabus you are given the complimentary free access to our online courses, live and pre-recorded both. You can access anything you want. Okay, so that after 2 months, the rest of the subjects as well as those subjects you covered here, I mean, you are given entire online access. So every subject you can watch in the online manner as well. But major thing is, in 2 months you cover 50% or more than that syllabus in offline. That's a big achievement. That will be a big achievement. Okay. So, the fees and special discounts for both the courses are mentioned at any cost. If you cannot, even for short term also, you cannot travel to Hyderabad, but you are looking for the still same best content by the best ECEE faculty team of the nation. Okay, so you can take our online live course, because live course, at least again, you'll have that one-to-one interaction. You can put on your doubts immediately. It's more or less little bit of the offline feeling. Okay, so you can have the online live course because all the same similar faculties will be there, and hence the same content you will get. Okay, that batch starts from 29th May. Okay, and the fee for 1 year, that is GATE 26 course 1999. The fee for 2 years, that is GATE 2024 course 28,999. And there is a special 10% early bird discount if you register till 26th of May. If you register till 26th of May, you get 10% concession in the fees. Okay, dear. If you are planning to prepare for any AE or AEE courses for Telangana or AP state, the next batch starts 19th May. Okay, that is just today, so you can hurry up and enroll for the offline AE courses. Okay, that's it from my side, and like the other engineering services PYQ session, okay, I will share you this particular PDF also, and as a practice, I will always put the password. Let me keep a simple password. Password I randomly decide, and the password for today's session will be area. Lot many questions around surface areas and things were discussed today. So area, everything in small, AREA, everything in small. So this is what is the password for the PDF that is going to be. Okay, that will be available in my Telegram. If you are connected in my Telegram, well and good. This is the name. This is just, you can type the link and search it in the Telegram. Okay, you will be connected in my Telegram where I'll share the PDF, which I'll share tonight, or if not tonight, I'll share it by tomorrow. Okay, I've shared the earlier PDFs also, maths and control systems. Bye bye, thank you, stay safe, and next session we'll bring on signal and system. Today is Monday, Wednesday. We'll have now sessions on signal and system, again an important subject for the engineering services. Okay dear, bye bye, thank you, stay safe and take care.